And welcome back to the Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports Radio, 1350 AM. Plus, we are live and amplified around the world on the Inland Sports Channel. Let's go right now to the spoiled quick quality oil change celebrity hotline, and this is a real treat. He is a basketball coaching legend, and he's well known around the Inland Empire, that is for sure. We're talking about San Diego State head men's basketball coach, the great Steve Fisher. And Coach, I'm sure you have a million and one things to do, but we appreciate you taking a couple minutes to talk to us here on the Inland Sports Show.
That is my pleasure, Pep. I appreciate the fact that you would want me on. We've got a lot of Aztecs that are in the Inland Empire, and a lot of former players that have come out of there that have helped us remain here for 18 years now. So a great fondness for your area.
Well, Coach, you just touched on it. There's so many things I want to ask you, but first off, let me ask you, you've been able to turn San Diego State into a basketball school, and you've enjoyed success year after year with the Aztecs. What do you credit to the longevity of that success that you've built there at San Diego State?
It's all about the people, Pep. You know that. If you surround yourself with good people, we've got a staff, starting with Brian Dutcher, who's been with me since 1988, to all the players. And if you get good people that all share a common goal and play for the team and care about the team, you have an opportunity. And we've been very fortunate to work with a lot of great people, and we're proud of what we've done, and we're determined to continue to grow and get better.
We're talking with San Diego State head men's basketball coach Steve Fisher here on the Inland Sports Show, Fox Sports Radio, 1350 AM. Coach, you mentioned it. You've had several players with Inland Empire roots that have helped shape your program. Guys, of course, like Kawhi Leonard, Marcus Slaughter, Jamal Franklin, to name a few. Can you speak just in general about the talent at the high school level that we have here in the Inland Empire? And you've been able to find some great guys in this area.
There are some terrifically talented players from your area. You've touched on a few. You could throw in J.J. O'Brien, Jamal Franklin, Matt Thomas, and we've had success coming in and recruiting our share of them. We haven't gotten all of them, but those that we have gotten have turned out to be really good players and terrific young men. And I think that's a byproduct of A, family, B, the people who care that have nurtured them, helped them grow from their AAU ball to their high school circuit. It takes a whole group to continue to turn them into men, and you've got a lot of great people over there, and we're proud to have been involved and want to continue to be involved. We're smart enough to know that there are a lot of players over there. And again, I also think, Pep, that you will have the ability to sustain where you are, and you also maintain relationships when you're true to who you are. So we don't make grandiose promises that we can't keep, but we tell all of them and their families that we'll treat you like family. And minutes are not guaranteed, but we will treat you like blood while you're here, and those that have left have felt that way. Some have played more than others, some have gone on, but all of them have felt as if they were treated the way they would hope that they would be treated. So that's what we tried to do. It's allowed us to continue to get that next good player from your area and continue to grow who we are.
Now, Coach, I think it's safe to say Kawhi Leonard is now one of the biggest stars in the NBA, certainly the face of the Spurs now that Tim Duncan has retired. Could you tell back at San Diego State that he had that star power? I know he carries himself low-key, kind of a quiet guy, just goes about his work, but could you tell back then that there was something special about Kawhi Leonard?
Absolutely. You start with his athleticism, but there are a lot of guys that are athletic. What Kawhi had, and I shouldn't say has, that very few have, is a burning desire to get better, a demand of himself to work on his game, and to continue to grow who he is. A lot of people talk a good game. Kawhi is in that gym. He doesn't want people around Washington. He doesn't talk about it, but it shows in the progress that he's made. And when he came with us, you knew that he was something special. So my feeling was he's going to be a pro. I don't think anyone felt that he could have become this good, this fast. But knowing the work ethic, knowing the family, knowing his mom and grandmother, and you know you're getting quality when you talk about Kawhi Leonard. And he has now, as you said, become one of the premier players in the world. He is and will be the face of the Spurs franchise for a long time, and he'll also always be a San Diego State Aztec. So we're very proud of Kawhi.
Coach, we should mention the next Steve Fisher Individual Skills Basketball Camp coming up August 1st through the 4th. That's for boys ages 10 to 18. And we'll be sure to put the link up on the Inland Sports website so you can register there for the camp. And there's more information, of course, at goaztecs.com. Coach, what are some of the things you guys work on at these camps?
I appreciate, Pep, you kind of giving us a little plug on the camp. We've been running it now this is our 18th year. And it's a skill camp. We compete like crazy. You can be as young as 9 or 10 and as old as upcoming senior in high school. We break you in divisions. And we do fundamental work. We tell them on day one, you're an Aztec for 4 days, for 5 days. And we want you to wear that mantle with pride. And some of the things we're going to show you, we do with our players every single day. So it's a teaching instructional camp. And yet, we'll play by everything from 5-on-5 to 1-on-1. And when you're competing, we want you to compete to win. But it's more about helping you get a fundamental framework for skills that if you perfect these skills, it will help you have a chance to grow your own game. And then we also spend a lot of time talking about what it means to be a good teammate, what it means to be a good person. I talk to them every day, and we've got all our coaches involved. We have some of our players that are involved in coaching and teaching the camp. So we're very proud of what we've done, and we get a lot of repeat business, a lot of repeat campers. So it makes us feel as if we're doing a lot of things that moms and dads also like.
And who knows, Coach, you might have the next Kawhi Leonard at one of your San Diego State camps, right?
We have had players that we've added to the recruiting base as we've gotten them in here. So yeah, that's not why you come to this camp, but it's a byproduct to where we'll get a young guy and say we're going to follow his progress, and we've done that.
Hey, Coach. Finally, I've got to be honest. I'm for better or for worse, I'm friends with Tim Hatch and Jeff Gorham, and they're local coaches here in the Inland Empire, and I know they work your camps. I just wanted to get your honest opinion. Are they good coaches?
Well, I'll lie and say they are. You know both Hatch and Gorman. They care. They're terrific with young people, and they are great teachers. And I've got friends in a lot of places, but I don't invite all of them to come and work camp. But you don't perform, you don't get invited back. And Hatch and Gorman have been working with us for a long time, and we want to continue to keep bringing them back. They're quality. They're good. So you're hanging with the right people, Pep, so stay in touch with those guys, too.
I'm going to take your advice on that, Coach. I really appreciate it. Once again, we'll put a link on our Inland Sports website to register for the camp, and there's more information at goaztecs.com. The great Steve Fisher, Coach. I cannot tell you how appreciative we are for you taking a couple minutes to talk to us here on the show.
My pleasure. Don't be a stranger. Come down and see us this next season.
Yes, sir.